A lot of streamers do this thing where they'll record a huge mass amount of time. Then they have to go through their footage. It could be up to 2 hours long and find these little bits that are interesting. When they compile them, so they actually get the video that they're looking for. This is kind of putting the cart before the horse. And what I'm trying to show here is actually a time-saving method to avoid having to do all that. And what that does is it allows you to just play the game and enjoy the game as you will, reaction-wise. If something funny happens, you can just hit a hotkey or something and it'll automatically snapshot the previous 30 seconds. That way you don't have to dig through all your footage. You can literally just leave a buffer running, and as soon as something happens, you snapshot it. First, let's talk about enabling it. I have in front of me a very base copy of OBS. It's just as you receive it. As you can see down here, it just says start streaming, start recording, virtual camera, and so on. We're going to add another button to this. Go to settings, output. I'm sure you probably already altered this quite a bit. A lot of people switch on advanced straight away. So then you have your recording area that shows your recording path and all your adjustments. Well, you also see this here, replay buffer. Switch that on and enable. And here's the time that you can set it to. Was it the last 20 seconds? Was it the last 30 seconds? I would suggest 30 seconds, but that's just me. And hit apply. So now you see that this replay buffer button exists. You want to click that and it turns it on. Nothing's being recorded right now. It's just inside the buffer. And if you want to record the last 30 seconds and have it output to a file, you would just click this, which is save replay. Now that's impractical. So you would usually assign a hotkey for this, and I'll show you how to do it. Go to your hotkeys and then go way down here to save replay. You can set any keybind to do this. For me, I use Control Shift Plus. So I can hit this button here, Control Shift Plus, but you can make it like Control 1, Control 5, or just whatever you want to remember in your head to be like, okay, I need to push this when I want to save the last 30 seconds, and then hit apply. So let's say something funny or interesting happened. You hit your hotkey, and then it should indicate in the bottom left of OBS here, replay buffer save to, and it'll show the path. That's it. So as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of replays here. I open it up, it's the last 30 seconds, down here to and save replay. You get to see this is for me. I use Control. I just made this, so I can hit this button. It comes out ugly. Check your settings. Go into output, recording, and make sure you've got a good encoder selected. Most people use the NVENC H.264 or by64, and then you would want to use constant bitrate. And this is what you adjust. Say if you're doing a clip, 60,000 works great if you're doing clips, but if you're doing full recording, just so you don't have massive files, 6500 seems to do the trick.